Why 2% succeed and 98% do not succeed? Welcome back, Success Nation. In today's video, I'd love to share with you 8 quick rules why, according to one of the top investors like Warren Buffett and so on, do believe that 2% succeed and 98% do not succeed for these exact reasons. Now, do mention your time worth moment at the end of the video in the comment section of which you find to be most true that you will implement soon, next. Simply because if you do write this down, whether in the comment section or in a notepad, you will start to ingrain that action, and sooner or later your results will start reaping. Rule number 1 is to always find your passion. Those who do find their passion are lucky, simply because they do the thing which they love regardless of what other people think of them, say to them, or even if they fail 1,000,000th time. Now, the road to success is very difficult and always under construction. It's never smooth. So if you think of work as work, it's finished, it's done, it's over. You have to find something else because you will not be successful. Now, here's a tip which I have taken from Warren Buffett when it comes to this point. He says, imagine you're already wealthy. What will you be doing? Imagine you have all these millions and billions or hundreds of thousands in your bank account. What will you be doing every day? If you imagine that, you will make it so much easier for yourself to find the answer that what you will be doing. Speaking from my own personal experience, I had to change 5 jobs, went into over 20 different interviews, okay, and struggled my way through my professional and academic ladder in order to finally know what that I'm truly passionate for, which I'm willing to do and model from those who are successful, regardless of what other friends or family members tell me to do, if it fits me or not, or whatever different reason. Rule number 2, hire people with integrity, intelligence, and energy. Now, the most important factor is integrity. If you hire people who are integrity and honest, you will save so much time and energy in order to mold them and develop them so they can best fit your work and trust you. Okay, when I used to work in UK in the travel industry, I realized developed countries do always have integrity. That's what makes them developed, and that's what makes them succeed and excel in a very short period of time. When I used to visit non-developed countries, I always felt that they are always scared that I might steal them, or they put you into that atmosphere that, hey, it is not safe here, okay? So you have to question and be super smart and focus very carefully in every single step of the way, even if it was just for a leisure holiday. So I believe if you do find people who are honest with you and don't lie, then stick to them. Rule number 3, do not care what other people think, okay? Now, if you do find your passion and other people are telling you, hey, what you're doing is nonsense and wrong, and they mock you and mimic you and make jokes about you, laugh non-stop every day, all day, especially if they're from your own blood, then it doesn't make any difference. Because even if you had all the wealth and the success and the personal fulfillment, then you will still do what you love to do. What else you'll be doing? Rule number 5, have a competitive advantage. You see, competence comes from confidence and confidence comes from competence, and they are both a result of repetition. You have to be a master at your skills and talents in order for you to have a competitive advantage, just in case something goes wrong in the business. People leave your business, those who have higher skills. You change your whole business. You go from one business industry to another. if you do have skills and a competitive advantage on choosing your 18 players, on choosing your board members, on choosing what to do next, what works best, like you have skills in management, in planning, in marketing, okay, in technology, and how you can best allocate. Now, you do not have to have all the skills and techniques, but if you do have the skills when it comes to managing and leading people, then it becomes very easy for you to create that teamwork, and these team members, you will know where to pick them and get them and develop that culture in order to succeed. That's why most successful people succeed in any business they go into, okay, or in any different area of their life, simply because they do have that success pattern where it readjusts. No matter whatever goes wrong, you can always bring it back together, and due to your competitive advantage and edge in your personality, how you look at things and how you work and manage things, you can always succeed. Rule number 6, have a schedule that fits your personality. Now, if you are an introvert, okay, that you don't really speak up much how you feel, or you're an extrovert, you don't feel comfortable but only with people, you hate to think alone, then schedule your tasks and day according to Warren Buffett, how you can best accomplish the best goals and tasks throughout your day. So don't make it very hard for yourself. Now, you always have to strive and model the people who you look up to in order to be successful in whichever task or goal you want to accomplish. But at the same time, try to mold it in a way that fits your personality, okay? So if you're a person who loves to work and study in cafes, then do that, okay? If you're a person who likes to spend a lot, you do have that weakness, then you can do that, but at the same time try to have different multiple incomes of streams and use that as your reason to become successful, so you don't need to worry about cutting back. Another example, if you're a person who doesn't like a lot of meetings, okay, or who doesn't like a face-to-face meeting, like an introvert, for example, I'm one of them, then you can simply do that online, but gradually you can develop your communication skills, and also you can break free from these obstacles to whatever thing that is holding you back. Rule number 7, model success. I love this rule, to be honest, simply because you don't need to reinvent the wheel. You can simply just be a copycat, because how much information and experience can you develop over your life, okay? Where you can just get that from different people who you look up to when it comes to being successful, and look at how much they have been researching and how much they have been failing and learning and how much content they have and researched on, okay? You can just take that, because if you add that all up, it will definitely be more than how much experience you can acquire. Now, the experience of 100 people is 1 billion more times experience than your own experience. Okay, so if you take your own experience and you take 100 people or 10 people, okay, that will be more experience than yourself. That will be their experience, this guy's experience, and that guy's experience, and that guy's experience, and you take the lessons that they have learned, okay, and they have applied, and you put it to yourself, okay, and apply it, you will save so much time. This is one of the models which I believe most unsuccessful people hate to do because of their arrogance, okay, because of how much unfulfilled and lack they have, and such a short vision they have that they hate tomorrow. They always say, I'm different, I have a different fingerprint, I have a different brain, I have different goals, I have different this, I have different that. Hey, there is only so much industries in our today's planet, okay? So don't try to be different. Everything you ever thought of has already been there, been done by somebody else. Anything that you wish to accomplish, any car, house, amount of money, it has already been done there before you, okay? This is how our minds are programmed. Anything that you think of you want to do, it has already been there. You don't need to reinvent the wheel. So why try to be a genius and make things more complex? You see, those people who are masters, who have so much going on that we are all aware of, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Steve Jobs, Elon Musk, and so on, they copy each other. They are mentors to each other. They help each other. Rule number 8, give unconditional love. Do you know how powerful it is to be able to give unconditional love? Now, I am thankful for having a mother who gave me unconditional love. Okay, I pray and thank God for having such a mother who gave me unconditional love. So for that reason, I do give a lot of unconditional love to other people. For example, I built a mosque and have my own charity foundation. I give a lot of free training material and courses, which you can check from my website, link in the description. I do a lot of visits to help different people out, especially those who buy my book, or even those who do not buy my book. I can just give them suggestions on the different types of books that they can go out there and find. So for example, one time I was in a library and I found this guy who came to me and he just put down my book right next to me and he says, I'm gonna buy this book, can you please sign it for me? So I said, yeah, sure, why not? So once I signed it, he thought that, I'm not gonna sit with him or I'm not gonna discuss with him what things that he would wish to accomplish. But then after I finished my coffee and I saw him settle down, I went to him and I said, so what grabbed your attention to get my book? And then slowly we started making, we started talking and I started asking him, please tell me if you have any questions or things that you wish to accomplish which you're still not sure of what to take that next step, and help them throughout the way. If I don't have this unconditional love, I cannot give it. Now I call this love simply because I gave it in a loving way. It made me happy, it made the other person happy, and I'm sure it's gonna change so many things which he afterwards will pay it forward and give to the other people. Now, if you do find this video useful, guys, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell in order to receive more of my videos and free materials and courses which I do share from time to time on a weekly basis. So until next time, guys, hit the subscribe button now.
Surprise.